Hi, hello everyone. Good morning, my dear young minds. Welcome back to biology session. Today, our target cell cycle and cell division. From first PUC, important chapter, small chapter, but it has good weightage for NEET object exam. Minimum 2 questions and maximum 3 questions. Even last year, 2020 object exam, 3 questions covered from this chapter. Okay, and out of 3 questions, one question from meiosis 1, prophase 1, subphases. Meiosis 1, prophase 1, subphases. Second question from cell cycle. Third question, significance of mitosis. Total 3 questions covered from this chapter. So for your batch also we are expecting minimum 2 and maximum 3 questions. Okay. Cell cycle. What is cell cycle? A sequential events that occur in cell level that result in duplication of its genome and duplication of its cell organelles, creation of new cell organelles and duplication of cell organelles. Obviously, cell divide into daughter cells, two equal daughter cells. That is called cell cycle. Once I repeat, cell cycle include cell duplicates its genome and synthesis of cell organelles, cytoplasmic growth, eventually cell divide into two daughter cells called cell cycle. These all events occurs in a cyclic manner called cell cycle. Cell division. Okay. Cell division. Division of cell is called cell division. It is of two kinds, amitosis and mitosis. Amitosis means false cell division or duplicate cell division. Amitosis, example, bacteria. And other unicellular organisms. Okay, best example, bacteria. Best example, bacteria. Bacteria reproduce by binary fission. Binary fission. Single parent cell divide into two daughter cells without disappearance of cell organelles and without prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. Okay, without formation of chromosomes. A cell directly divide into two equal daughter cells. Hence, amitosis also called direct cell division. Direct cell division. Direct cell division. Next, mitosis. Mitosis means single parent cell divide into two daughter cells, in which disappearance of cell organelles, formation of spindle fibers, formation of chromosomes and reappearance of chromosomes, division of chromosomes, these all steps takes place. At last, one parent cell divide into two daughter cells. That is called mitosis. Hence, amitosis means direct cell division. Example, binary fission. Okay, binary fission takes place in bacteria. Mitosis, example, vegetative cells like plant vegetative cells, animal vegetative cells, etc. That's it. First we discuss cell cycle. All the events that occur in a cyclic manner eventually cell divide into two equal halves called cell cycle. It includes broadly 3 steps: interphase, and M phase. Interphase and M phase. Interphase also called resting phase. Okay. Interphase include 3 steps: G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase, G1 gap 1 phase, S synthesis phase means DNA synthesis phase, G2 gap 2 phase, next prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase and cytokinesis. Cytokinesis. Clear? Prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase up to cytokinesis. That is called it is known as M phase. M phase. Okay. Right. And it is G0 phase, means quiescent phase. Quiescent phase. Single parent cell divide into two daughter cells. Two daughter cells. That's it. See, parent cell divide into two daughter cells. That is called cell cycle. Total cell cycle into two phases, interphase and M phase. Interphase also called resting phase. During resting phase, cell increase in size. Cell increase cell organelles. Its genome means cell duplicate its genome. These all changes occur in the cell. Hence, interphase also called resting phase or cell growth phase. It includes three subphases: G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase. G1 phase takes place. You don't consider G0 phase. It is quiescent phase. G0 phase is quiescent phase. You should not consider G0 phase. In G0 phase, cell is metabolically active, but cell division absent. Rarely, whenever cell division required, in such conditions only G0 phase cells come out of the G0 phase, enter into G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase and M phase. Okay, after M phase again cells undergo G0 phase. A best example, heart wall cells. Heart wall cells. Clear? So you don't consider quiescent phase, G0 phase. You think about mainly rest of the phases. Start from here. Single parent cell. It undergo G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase, next prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, followed by cytokinesis. After cytokinesis, single parent cell divide into two daughter cells. That's it. Again, these two daughter cells act as parent cell. Repeat the same process. 2 to 4 cells. Again, 4 to 8 cells. 8 to 16 cells. In such a way, cell number gradually increase. Clear? What are the changes occur in G1 phase? Important. First, G1 phase takes place between end of the mitosis and beginning of the S phase, synthesis phase. Next, S phase takes place between end of G1 phase and beginning of the G2 phase. Similarly, G2 phase takes place between end of the S phase and beginning of prophase. And prophase takes place between end of G2 phase and beginning of metaphase. Similarly, anaphase, telophase, etc. Cytokinesis means division of cytoplasm. Okay. M phase include two subphases. Karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Okay. Karyokinesis, division of nucleus. Cytokinesis means division of cytoplasm. Karyokinesis followed by cytokinesis. Therefore, single parent cell eventually divide into two daughter cells. That's it. Now we discuss G1 phase. In G1 phase, DNA sorry, protein synthesis, RNA synthesis, duplication of cell organelles takes place during G1 phase, gap 1 phase. Next, synthesis phase, DNA synthesis or DNA duplication or DNA replication takes place in S phase. Apart from that, centriole duplication also takes place in S phase. That's it. Next, G2 phase. In G2 phase, different types of RNA like mRNA, tRNA, rRNA, all types of RNAs synthesized in G2 phase, plus protein synthesis and cytoplasmic growth also takes place during G2 phase. That's it. Next, G2 phase followed by M phase. For our clear understands, scientists classified M phase into 4 subphases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. The combination of these 4 phases called karyokinesis. That means division of nucleus. We'll discuss step by step all phases after completion of cell cycle. Okay. Then cytokinesis. After cytokinesis, single parent cell divide into 2 equal daughter cells. That's all. Next, cell cycle lasts for 24 hours. 24 hours. In case of RBC, means human beings. In human beings, cell cycle lasts for 24 hours. Out of 24 hours, 23 hours lasts for interphase. And the last 1 hour lasts for M phase. Clear? Total 24 hours. Next, time required for cell cycle vary from species to species. An example, man, human beings. Another example, yeast require 90 minutes for each cell cycle. Within 90 minutes, yeast cell divide. Okay. Therefore, time lasts for each cell cycle again vary from species to species. This is about briefly cell cycle. Now we will discuss M phase. What is M phase? What is another name of M phase? What are the subphases of M phase? M phase means mitosis phase. Mitosis also called equational division. Clear? Once go through first prophase. In NCERT book, diagrams clearly mentioned. Prophase diagram. Prophase include 2 steps: early prophase, late prophase. What are the changes occur in early prophase? What are the changes occur in late prophase? Important, right? In early prophase, what happened? Condensation of chromosome takes place, and disappearance of cell organelles. Beginning of disappearance of cell organelles takes place in early prophase. Next, late prophase. In late prophase, what happened? All cell organelles completely disappear. Disappear in the sense, all cell organelles dipped in cytoplasm. Thereby, they provide space for chromosome division. Hope you understood. So, by the end of the late prophase, nuclear envelope, nucleolus, RER, SER, Golgi complex, and the rest of the all other cell organelles disappear. And the initiation of Aster. Aster means the combination of centriole, spindle fibers. Centriole and spindle fiber microtubules called Aster. Initiation of Aster takes place by the end of the late prophase. Clear? Next, M phase. M phase means metaphase. In metaphase, what happened? all chromosomes align at center part of the cell. All chromosomes. All of you go through once NCERT book diagrams, because this is short term coaching. You might have studied, you might have learned, you might have practiced several times these all diagrams. Again we no need to draw all diagrams step wise. Okay, suppose if you want, I will draw, no problem. See, cell, early prophase, early prophase, condensation of chromosomes, condensation of chromosomes takes place by the end of the early prophase. Cell membrane, it is animal cell. Cell membrane, nuclear membrane, nucleolus, chromosomes. Next, late prophase. Late prophase. Cell membrane, slowly disappearance of nuclear membrane, disappearance of nuclear membrane and nucleolus. Chromosomes, chromosomes, etc. See, in late prophase, disappearance of nuclear envelope, nucleolus, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum takes place, and each and every chromosome vertically split except at centromere. Every chromosome vertically means longitudinally split except at centromere. So a clear-cut chromosome structure, clear-cut chromosome structure appear in late prophase, at the end of the late prophase. Next, metaphase. Metaphase. Metaphase, all chromosomes align at center. Centriole, centriole. Okay. Chromosome arrangement. Spindle fibers attached with chromosome at kinetochore. Microfibrils means microtubules. Microfilaments. Initiation of spindle fibers. Initiation of spindle fibers takes place by the end of the late prophase. Okay, it is metaphase. Next, anaphase. Anaphase. In anaphase, spindle fibers pull opposite to each other. Spindle fibers pull opposite to each other. Therefore, chromosomes split into two halves. Chromosomes split into two halves. Kinetochore, kinetochore, kinetochore. Centromere. It is half centromere. Means half of the the total centromere cut into two parts. Each half of the centromere move towards opposite pole. chromatid. Chromatid also called daughter chromosome. What do you call? Daughter chromosome. Next, telophase. Telophase. Reappearance of nuclear envelope. Reappearance of nuclear envelope, cell organelles, and disappearance of centriole. Disappearance of centriole takes place by the end of the telophase. And decondensation of chromatin also takes place by the end of the telophase. Okay. Here first small notch appear on either sides of the cell. Then slowly notch goes towards center. Cytokinesis. Cytokinesis means division of cytoplasm. So cytoplasm almost equally distributed to daughter cells. Then single parent cell cut into two daughter cells. Okay, right? Right, that's it. Daughter cells. Yes. Start from here. Mitosis, also called equational division, because number of chromosomes remains same between parent cell and daughter cells. Hence, mitosis, otherwise called equational division. First, prophase. It includes two steps: early prophase, late prophase. Early prophase characterized by formation of chromosomes, means chromatin highly condensed to form chromosome takes place. Okay, centriole, nuclear envelope, everything clearly appear during early prophase. Next, early prophase followed by late prophase. Here what happened? Disappearance of nuclear membrane, nucleolus, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum takes place, and initiation of spindle fiber or initiation of aster takes place by the end of the late prophase. One more change: every chromosome vertically divide except at centromere. That changes also occur by late prophase. Next, late prophase followed by metaphase. In metaphase, all chromosomes align at equatorial plate. That means metaphase plate. Hence, metaphase is most effective phase to study the shape of the chromosome, structure of the chromosome, length and width of the chromosome. Spindle fibers attached with the centromere, means spindle fibers attached with the chromosome at kinetochore. You know well what are the parts in chromosome. Okay, it has one centromere, two kinetochores, two chromatids, etc. Spindle fibers attached with the chromosome at kinetochore on both sides, from north pole and south pole. Small tubules are there now, called microtubules. And some type of spindle fibers parallelly run from north pole to south pole and south pole to north pole. Those fibers provide physical support to the cell. That's it. Next, metaphase followed by anaphase. Here what happened? Spindle fibers pull opposite to each other. Chromosomes cut into two equal halves. Each half of the chromosome move towards opposite pole. Each half of the chromosome also called chromatid. Hence, one kinetochore, half centromere and half chromosome move towards opposite pole. Once repeat, one kinetochore, half centromere and half chromosome move towards opposite pole. Half chromosome equals to one chromatid. Chromatid also called a daughter chromosome. That's it. Even observe the shape of the cell between metaphase and anaphase. Spherical shaped cell turn into almost rectangle shape, rectangle or oval shape. Then anaphase followed by telophase. In telophase, small notch or constriction appear on either side of the cell membrane. It is animal cell. Inside book concepts. Okay. And as constriction grow towards center in centripetal manner. Centripetal manner. Next, telophase is characterized by reappearance of cell organelles. Whatever the changes occur in late prophase, that all changes reversely occurred by the end of the telophase. Means reappearance of nuclear membrane, nucleolus, Golgi complex, or endoplasmic reticulum. This all changes takes place by the end of the telophase. Next, telophase followed by cytokinesis, means division of cytoplasm is called cytokinesis. After cytokinesis, single parent cell break into two daughter cells. Daughter cells contain the same number of chromosomes like parent. Hence, mitosis also called equational division. That's all. In mitosis, which is the longest phase? Longest phase means prophase. Shortest phase, anaphase. Anaphase. That's it. Clear? Okay. Next, significance of mitosis. Significance of mitosis. Mitosis takes place in vegetative cells, particularly vegetative cells. Plant body and animal body basically made up of two types of cells, vegetative cell and sex cells. Vegetative cells present in vegetative organs like root, stem and leaf, while sex cells present in sex organs. In plant, which is sex organ? Flower. Flower is sex organ. Clear? Significance of mitosis. Significance of mitosis. Important. So mitosis takes place in vegetative cells. Mitosis play a crucial role in growth and development. Mitosis also play a pivotal role in wound healing. Next, due to mitosis, the same number of new RBC and new WBC arise from liver, bone marrow and liver respectively. Bone marrow and liver respectively. Liver or spleen. RBC origin from bone marrow and WBC white blood corpuscles, white blood cells origin from liver or spleen. RBC lifespan 120 days, whereas WBC lifespan 12 to 13 days. After 120 days, RBC die. After 12 to 13 days, WBC also die. At the same time, the same number of new RBC and WBC origin. How? Due to mitosis. Understood? Okay, that is the just significance of mitosis. You read rest of the NCERT book paragraph lines. Next, meiosis. Meiosis. Meiosis also called reduction division. division or heterotypic division. Heterotypic division. Heterotypic division. Common names. As all of you know, meiosis takes place in sex cells or germ cells in both plants and animals. Total meiosis include two steps. Two steps or two types. Meiosis 1, and meiosis 2. Meiosis 1 include 4 subphases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. Prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1. Prophase 1, meiosis 1, prophase 1 has again 5 subphases: leptotene, zygotene, pagotene, diplotene, and diakinesis. Meiosis 2, it include same 4 subphases: prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and telophase 2. Understood? So meiosis include two types: meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. First, meiosis 1, it include 4 subphases: prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1. Prophase 1 again consists of 5 subphases. These 5 subphases, their characters important for objective exam: leptotene, zygotene, pagotene, diplotene, and diakinesis. Next, meiosis 2, it is equals to mitosis. It includes 4 subphases: prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and telophase 2. First, go through meiosis 1, prophase 1. In prophase 1, some important complex changes takes place at cell level. That all complex stages can be divided into 5 subphases. First phase, leptotene. In leptotene, what happened? This is just a flow chart. Okay, and I draw step by step all diagrams. First, leptotene. Example, animal cells. Leptotene is characterized by formation of chromosome. Formation of chromosomes takes place, right? Outer layer, cell membrane. Outer layer is cell membrane. Next, nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane, chromosome, nucleus, etc. Next, zygotene. Zygotene is characterized by Zygotene is characterized by pairing of homologous chromosomes. Homologous means two similar type of chromosomes called homologous chromosomes. Homologous chromosomes, a pair of homologous chromosomes called bivalent or tetrad. Okay, pairing, the process of pairing of homologous chromosomes called synapse. Synapse. Synapse means nothing but pairing. Important, right? This entire unit equals to synaptonemal complex. This entire unit equals to synaptonemal complex. Synaptonemal complex. Clear? Next, packaging. Cell membrane and nuclear membrane. In packaging, what happened? Exchange of genetic material takes place between two homologous chromosomes. That is called packaging. Important. A protein substance takes place recombinase enzyme. Recombinase enzyme. Recombinase enzyme takes place in packaging. It plays a crucial role in crossing over. Okay. Next, packaging followed by diplotin. Diplotin. And dissolution of synaptonemal complex takes place by the end of the diplotin. Right? So look ಮಾಡಿ. Next, diakinesis. Diakinesis. Dissolution of synaptonemal complex. Dissolution of synaptonemal complex takes place in diplotin. Next, diakinesis. Diakinesis. Terminalization of synaptonemal complex by the end of the diakinesis. and the disappearance of nuclear membrane, nucleolus or cell organelles takes place by the end of the diakinesis. Diakinesis also represent ending stage of the prophase 1. Prophase 1. Terminalization of synaptonemal complex takes place by the end of the diakinesis. 5 subphases, the diagrams important, but this much detailed diagrams not mentioned in NCERT. For your clear understands, I am showing on board. First, leptotin. Leptotin characterized by condensation of chromosome, means formation of chromosome takes place. That's it. Once have a glance what are the parts in diagram. Cell membrane, it is animal cell. Cell membrane, nuclear membrane, chromosome, nucleus. Next, leptotin followed by zygotin. In zygotin, pairing of chromosomes, that means joining of two similar type of chromosomes takes place. Similar type of chromosomes called homologous chromosomes, that is more technically called synapse. Okay, a group of pair of chromosomes called bivalent or tetrad. Bivalent means two chromosomes, tetrad means 4 chromatids. 1, 2, 3, 4 chromatids. Next, a pair of homologous chromosomes also called synaptonemal complex. Synaptonemal complex. That's it. Next, zygotin followed by pactin. Important phase. Crossing over or recombination takes place during pactin. Here what happened? What is crossing over? Exchange of chromosomes takes place. Exchange of genetic material takes place between non-sister chromatids. Sister chromatids, non-sister chromatids. Difference is important. Chromosomes, see, each chromosome has two sister chromatids. Two opposite means non-sister chromatids. Hence, exchange of genetic material takes place between non-sister chromatids. That is called recombination or crossing over. Recombination requires an enzyme called recombinase. Very important. Due to this region, new characters, digit characters, different characters takes place among progeny. That's it. Then pactin followed by diplotin. Actually, pactin is longest phase than to that of leptotin and zygotin. Clear? Then diplotin. Diplotin characterized by dissolution of synaptonemal complex. That means what? Except at X-shaped junction. X-shaped junction. X means chiasmata. That is called chiasmata. Chiasma. Chiasmata or chiasma. The area where two non-sister chromatids join with each other like letter X shape. That X-shaped junction is called chiasmata. Chiasmata present in diplotin. Except at chiasmata, rest of the part of the chromosomes detach from each other. That phenomena is called dissolution of synaptonemal complex. This changes takes place during diplotin. And diplotin lasts for few years, few months to few years in oocytes of vertebrates. Hence, which is the longest phase in entire meiosis means diplotin. Very important. Then diplotin followed by diakinesis. That indicates terminalization of synaptonemal complex takes place. Means these two homologous chromosomes completely detach from each other. That phenomena is called terminalization of synaptonemal complex. On the other hand, disappearance of nuclear membrane, nucleolus Rest of the all other cell organelles also disappear by the end of the diakinesis. Hence, diakinesis represent end of the prophase 1. Then prophase 1 followed by prophase 2, that means metaphase 1. Then telophase 1 followed by anaphase 1. That means what? In metaphase 1, what happened? All chromosomes align at center. All of you practice these pictures, observe changes. I am expecting one question, 100% compulsory from meiosis 1, prophase 1, subphases. Clear? Next to metaphase 1. In metaphase 1, what happened? All chromosomes align at center part of the cell called metaphase plate. See, centriole, microtubules, kinetochore, is metaphase followed by anaphase 1. Okay, in phase 1, spindle fibers pull opposite to each other, therefore chromosomes move towards opposite pole without chromosome division. And without centromere division. Next, telophase 1. Spindle fibers, okay, etc. Yes, prophase 1 followed by metaphase 1. In metaphase 1, all chromosomes align at equatorial plate, that means metaphase plate. Here I am showing 4 chromosomes. Out of 4, 2 attached with one spindle fiber, means opposite spindle fiber. Rest of the 2 attached with south pole. Suppose north pole, south pole. 2 attached with north pole spindle fibers. Rest of the 2 attached with the south pole spindle fibers. Then go through anaphase. In anaphase 1, spindle fibers pull opposite to each other. Therefore, these 2 chromosomes move towards north pole. Rest of the 2 chromosomes move towards south pole. Without centromere division and without chromosome division. Hence, in meiosis, which phase? Exactly half the number of chromosomes reduced, means anaphase 1. Very important. Hence, meiosis also called reduction division or heterotypic division. But mitosis is called homotypic division. Okay. Then anaphase 1 followed by telophase 1. Same concept. Notch or constriction appear on either side of the cell, and telophase 1 characterized by reappearance of all cell organelles. It is quite opposite to prophase 1. Whatever the changes occur in prophase 1, that all changes reversely takes place in telophase 1. After telophase 1, cytokinesis takes place. After cytokinesis, clear. After cytokinesis, single cell divide into two daughter cells. Two daughter cells. Again, these two daughter cells enter prophase 2, and metaphase 2, okay, you know well, diagrammatic representation. Metaphase 2, then anaphase 2, next telophase 2, then daughter cells. That's it. Okay, so look here. Telophase 2 followed by cytokinesis, division of cytoplasm. That result in two daughter cells. These two daughter cells temporarily go into resting phase, that is called interkinesis. After interkinesis means during interkinesis, two daughter cells enlarge in size, then they act as parent cells, enter into meiosis 2. Meiosis 2 is similar to mitosis. Meiosis 2 include 4 subphases: prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and telophase 2. Okay, in prophase 2 what happened? Same, whatever the changes occur in mitosis, prophase 1, prophase, the same changes occur in meiosis 2, prophase 2. Means disappearance of nuclear envelope, nucleolus, RE or SE takes place. Then metaphase 2, same, all chromosomes align at center part of the cell. Next to anaphase 2, spindle fibers move towards opposite pole. Chromosome cut into two equal daughter chromatids. Then anaphase 2 followed by telophase 2. Telophase 2 followed by cytokinesis. After cytokinesis, two parent cells produce 4 daughter cells. By the end of the meiosis 2, a single parent cell produces 4 daughter cells. In such a way, if you observe number of chromosomes in daughter cell, exactly half when compared with parent cell. In parent cell, number of chromosomes are 4, means in daughter cell 2. In parent cell 10, means daughter cell contain 5, exactly half. Hence, reduction. Meiosis also called reduction division or heterotypic division. You observe difference between anaphase 1 and anaphase 2. Anaphase 1 and anaphase 2. Important. In anaphase 1, In anaphase 1, chromosomes move towards opposite pole without chromosome or centromere division. But in anaphase 2, chromosomes move towards opposite pole with chromosome division and centromere division. That is the major difference between anaphase 1 and anaphase 2. That's it. Here, which is the longest phase means prophase. Which is the smallest phase means anaphase. Anaphase. In prophase, which is the longest phase means diplotin. Diplotin, because diplotin lasts for few months to few years in oocytes of vertebrate. Oocytes of vertebrate. Clear? This is about meiosis. Then significance of meiosis. Meiosis maintains standard number of chromosomes over several generations. If any changes occur in number of chromosomes, means that leads to genetic disorders like Klinefelter syndrome, Down syndrome, etc. Understood? Okay, that is the significance of meiosis. This whole chapter completed. It is small chapter but important chapter. Understand the concepts, then practice objective questions. Right? Thank you very much. See you. Prepare well. Have a nice day.